The Mother 3 fan translation. This is a free, unofficial translation made entirely by dedicated Mother/Earthbound fans. Please support this series by purchasing official merchandise, including the official translation if one is ever released. This is English version 1.1, made by the translation team at mother3.fabi.net. Welcome back to more Let's Play Mother 3. Last time, we made our way across the highway, and basically saw a lot of sights. We also ended up fighting the fierce pork trooper and promptly borrowing his pork bean. So, let's hop back in and get back to it, shall we? Now today, the overall plan is to find the rest of the missing mice for the mother mouse that we found. Isn't it just fun committing, well, I guess not manslaughter, machine slaughter? Machine scrapping? They're not exactly people, are they? Anyways, it's fun hitting stuff with the pork bean. I'll never get over it. Now, the other big thing, too, I didn't really mention, are these charging stations. They're actually pretty darn important, and we might see the consequences of me, taking my sweet time with them. Luckily, we made it. So, let's turn it on. Oh, it seems to have plenty of energy. Oh, okay. Well, good to know. So yeah, should you not recharge your pork bean at least the one time, there's a really good chance it runs out of energy, and you have to go the entire highway on foot. While it's not the worst thing, it'll make fighting the enemies a lot more difficult because you won't be able to just hit them with the pork bean, but you will at least be gaining experience, so there's ups, there's downs, there's certainly a good reason to abandon the pork bean, but while we have it, may as well put it to good use, right? So otherwise, speaking of hoofing it, I want to say one of the missing mice children are actually way back down at the beginning. So, I actually want to park the pork bean over here by the mother mouse, just so that way we can get out of it, and more or less run back to the beginning to go find the missing child. So, let's do it. I figure along the way, if we happen to get into some fights or anything else, it'll be a good chance just to have a good time and speak. Otherwise, we'll do what we normally do. Put enemies through the old ringer. Ow. And of course, he does the worst possible attack that we could possibly get. I wouldn't expect any less from the rhinocerockets. They seem to be custom built to be a pain. It's alright though. Any extra EXP we can get right now is definitely worth getting. So, don't be afraid to fight the enemies and do what you gotta. Especially right now too. Because you have everybody in the party, this EXP isn't going to be wasted. Whereas with, say, the likes of Salsa or Flint, farming with them isn't a great idea just because you're not going to have them for the rest of the game. Kumatora, Lucas, Boney, and Duster all will remain with you through a fair bit of the game. So getting them experience isn't a bad idea. It's pretty worth your time to make sure you're actually leveling them up. It also, helps when you gain a level. Kumatora's level is now 23. HP went up by 4, PP went up by 6, offense went up by 2, IQ went up by 2. Very nice. But as I was saying, it's also just nice knowing that your party's getting stronger and that you have to try a little less hard in battle. Granted, getting stronger also means you're ready for things that are ahead, which is good. Oh, the mechanical lion. Oh, how I hate you. We're gonna use thunder here, try to hit the robot in the back, while everyone else focuses on the lion. That's the, hope anyways. Ow. Come on. Well, hit the lion. Not the worst thing that could have happened. Otherwise, we'll try thunder again. Come on. There we go. Nothing too bad. Nothing too bad. Some good experience. I don't believe a lot of the enemies here have very exciting drops. Most of them just have things like... Well, actually, I don't really know if they do have drops. I guess we'll see if they do drop something. But most of them aren't all that, I guess, unique. You're going to be seeing a lot of the same robot, a lot of the same rhinocerocket, the hog on wheels. I mean, most of them aren't all that bad. Also, I forget, were you weak to fire? Ah, who cares, really? Ow. You know, maybe I should care a little more. He does do a lot of damage, and I'm kind of not paying all that much attention to my health, admittedly, which isn't great. So yeah, I should probably take the time to heal, because, yeesh. But, yeah, I figured now would be a good time just to chat a little. Have a nice little retrospective on getting a bit stronger, exploring, and really taking your time to stop and smell the roses. Which, to be fair, throughout this playthrough, I certainly have not been scared to just stop and talk to people. It's something that in a lot of RPGs, and I feel a lot of other playthroughs, you may not see as much. Just taking the time to really explore everything. And even then, sure, there are some things I didn't show off, some things I didn't explore, like the beach to the left of Tasmilly. There just really wasn't much there to see at the time. And sure, I could have went back and seen it, but wouldn't have been all that worth it. Ooh, Kumtar started to feel feverish. Very nice. Hi there, Mr. Mouse.
Squeak! I hate this stupid old factory. There's nothing to eat here at all. Huh? My mom's calling for me. Yikes. I better get back before she gets really mad at me.
I ended up reading the bottom line before I finished the top line. Whoops. Yeah, I just think it's fun showing off a bit more of the game. Some of what the NPCs say, some of what, you know, some of the more fun things that you may have just missed on a first playthrough, like coming back and seeing the frozen pork trooper who, you know, witnessed you crash. Stuff like that. Things that you may not have thought to, oh, hey, maybe I should go back and see if there's anything there. Same with the mystical shoes. Ooh, Kumtor's fever went away, and she learned PK Fire Beta. Oh, baby. Now that's a good one. Let's take a look. Costs 12 PP, fire damage to all enemies, and occasionally sets them on fire. Basically, just a much more powerful version of PK Fire Alpha, which is pretty great. So yeah, and I mean, it's kind of the same thing as like going back now to see all of the mice children. You may not have thought to do this, or that, hey, maybe, you know, it's not worth my time doing something like this. So I think it's nice to show it off and just to, you know, take our time with the game. I don't see a big reason to rush. Sure, if you're, you know, in a hurry or on a schedule, it might be better to, you know, hurry things up a bit. And at least for, you know, you and everyone else, if you don't like a part, you can just skip it. If you see that Lucas is leveling up and is now level 25, his HP went up by 3, PP went up by 5, offense went up by 1, defense went up by 1, IQ went up by 1. But, if you see that there's, you know, we're doing something that you don't particularly care about, or you want some story progress, then you can totally feel free to skip it or not watch. It's not a big deal. Yeah, like I said, if there's something that, you know, a part is about, ooh, here's a rare enemy that I did not expect to encounter. A bright smile. These guys, as you may imagine, are pretty darn rare. Let's take our chance, see if we can paralyze him, and give him a sniff. Ooh, flash some DP. Good. Boney gave him a sniff. Smells like a strange creature, weak against numbness. Come on, baby. Nice. Good deal. So yeah, with these guys, try to turn them numb because you want to beat them. Nice. They vanish into thin air. You only earn 90 experience, but as you may have guessed, them flashing DP is basically to show you they are worth a lot of money. I don't remember the specifics of how much they're worth, but I know it is certainly worth your time to take care of them. So if you see them, make sure to get rid of them. It also helps that Kumatora had PK paralysis. Ooh, and Boney gains a level, is now level 25. HP went up by 2, offense went up by 1, defense went up by 2, IQ went up by 1, and the enemy left behind a fresh mint. So yeah, that enemy's worth a lot of money. So if you find him and beat him, it's payday, which is pretty great. So yeah, I thought it'd be fun just to talk. Ooh, and Lucas started feeling feverish. So let's get back in the pork bean and see if we can find the rest of those children. I think we're missing 3 at this point, because we found 3 last episode, and we found 1 today. So I think the remaining 3, I want to say, are over to the right. I might be wrong on that, but I guess we will see, won't we? So how about for now... Can't actually go up there with the pork bean. Interesting. So let's, I guess, park right here and take a look around. Also, as you may have noticed, well, in the pork bean, you still have the full range of movement, even if someone's feeling feverish. And Lucas's fever went away, and he learned Healing Beta. Awesome. I believe Healing Beta just heals more status ailments. Oh, what's down here? Hey, guy. I'm Leo. I'm one bad dude. I brought all these presents here because girls everywhere are trying to make me fall for them. Each one's from a different girl, of course. So anyways, all these presents here belong to me. You can't have any. You naturally try to open a gift box the instant you see one, don't you? But too bad, these ones belong to me. You look like you're thinking to yourself, come on, just one box. Well, too bad. I really doubt you're popular with the girls. You don't seem like a very bad dude either. I don't know. Should I let you open one? Nope, not gonna happen. Okay. You can have one, and only one. Even a bad dude like Leo has a nice side. That's why the chicks dig me. So, he'll let you take one. And you get a knit sweater, but you can't hold any more stuff. So, regardless of which one you pick, you'll always get the knit sweater. So, don't be afraid to pick, quote-unquote, the right one. It's always going to be a knit sweater. What do we want to throw away? I'm going to get rid of... Let's say... edible mushroom. We'll just use it. Sure, good enough. And we get the knit sweater. But the name Leo is knitted into it in large letters. I already gave you one of those gifts. I can't let you have any more than that. They're symbols of my hotness, after all. So you might be asking yourself, well, what does the knit sweater actually do? Well, gives defense +8, and it restores some HP every turn. So while overall it has less defense, it gives you a regenerative effect. So as you can imagine, you probably want to give that to someone who has a fair bit of health and already a naturally high defense. Now, if you're like me, you're probably thinking Duster comes to mind. So let's drop, or I guess let's use a bag of pork chips. Use that on Duster himself? Sure. We'll have Kumatora give him the knit sweater. And there you go, pal. And then we'll have him equip it. So yeah, so going down 2 defense to have HP regen every turn, it's not a bad deal. Especially because then Lucas is only 2 more defense higher, but Duster's restoring health every single turn, which is really helpful. And if you notice, hey there.
Squirk! Ah, you found me. And I was so proud of the fact I'd never lost a game of one-player hide-and-go-seek before. Huh? My mom's calling for me. Well, better go home then. Bye-bye.
Yeah, there's a nice little hidden mouse down there. Cheeky little guy. Thought he could hide. But hey, we found him. So yeah, the knit sweater is a pretty great item. I would recommend picking it up, especially for Duster. He'll really appreciate it. Well, top in the pork bean. Continue our little journey. Oh, look. And there's another mouse. Well, that was easy. Hey there, pal.
Squeak! Huh? Oh, okay. I'll go home right now. By the way, I'm pretty sure none of my brothers went past this tunnel.
So, that's a really nice little hint there. No one went past this tunnel. So if you found all the mice, then he probably will be the last one. Or maybe even the first or second, maybe third one you find? Who knows? But the tunnel right back to Mama Mouse is right here. So I guess let's go check in and see how many we found. I think we might be missing one, but it's been a minute, so let's see. Hey there, Mama.
Squeak, squeak. Thanks to your kind help, my children have started to return. Thank you so much. Squeak, squeak. Even so, that still leaves one more. If you happen to see them, tell them to come back to their mother right this minute. Please, please let them know. Please, please.
So yeah, like I thought, we're still missing one of her children. So, I'll be right back once we, find him. I figured on the way back, look at how much money we got. So yeah, that, bright smile, I think was worth a whopping 2,000 or 3,000 DP, which is pretty crazy. So like I said, if you find him, it's definitely worth your time to take him out. So anyways, back to searching for the child. Well, wouldn't you know it, the final mouse child that I missed was actually just right here, barely hidden off screen. Hey, buddy.
Squeak! There was an accident here. I saw it with my own eyes. It's scary. The world's become so scary. Huh? What? My mom's calling for me? She's even scarier than the world is when she wants to be, so I better get home right away then.
So yeah, there's the last mice and well, mouse child. And once you know, Mom's just north of us. So that makes our trip back pretty darn easy. I'll meet you back there. All right, let's go see what Mama will give us now for helping all of her children.
Squeak! Thank you so much. Thanks to you, all my children have returned home with cheerful smiles on their faces. For being so kind to me, I insist on giving you 2 things as a token of appreciation. The first is a kiss from me, and the other thing is this.
And you get a shield snatcher. You felt something warm inside your heart, too. So you might be asking yourself, well, what's the shield snatcher? Well, it's a very important item. A sticky paper you can use to peel an enemy's shield away. So we haven't really seen many shields, but this is going to be Boney's bread and butter. His whole thing is that he sniffs and uses items. This is an infinite use item that takes away an enemy's shield. Not only physical shields, but PSI shields and counter shields as well, which we haven't even seen yet. This is an extremely important item that if I were you, make sure you do not miss out on this. This is such a phenomenal item, and Boney will be eternally grateful to you for getting it to him. Otherwise, at this point, we need to get to the dump. So, well, I guess let's go get there. I figured while I was already going this way, let's stop at the item depot guy and also sell some things, huh? Hey there, friend. Welcome. I got souvenirs, I got food, I got stuff. You want something? Yeah, we do. Namely to sell some things, because I'm pretty sure we have items we don't really need anymore. We don't need the Capricorn bracelets. We'll keep the DCMC pamphlet for now. And let's get rid of, I guess, the fly charm. We really don't need it anymore. And let's then get rid of the white collar for Boney, because he doesn't need it anymore. And then otherwise, I feel pretty darn good about what we have. If you notice too, here's an interesting thing. You can't actually sell or get rid of the shield snatcher. I believe you can deposit it at the item guy. Thank you. But you can't actually sell it. So long as you get it, you'll be good to go. Hey, Mr. Save Frog.
Do you need something?
Absolutely.
You need to save your game or perhaps transfer DP?
First, we'll transfer some DP. We have a fair bit that we really don't need to keep on us.
Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet.
Well, lucky for us, you're the next frog we meet. So, finally, have our regards. And if you would, be a doll and save our game. Thank you, my froggy friend.
Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet.
We will. So yeah, otherwise, we could go to the item depot guy, but I actually don't really think I need to. So, let's continue down this way. Ooh, and here's some signs. Lucky for us. Let's take a read here. East, garbage dump. Wow, that's wonderful. You know, it reminds me of like going on a road trip with family. You happen to get lost for a bit, you take a pit stop, you pull out the map or find a map or someone who knows directions, then you find where you're going. And hey, wouldn't you know it, we're here already. Not bad. Well, that certainly looks like what we're after.
Finally, it's about time.
I just hope the egg's all right. So I'm going to warn you right now. If you have not gone back and gotten the mystical shoes for Duster, go back and do that right this minute. This is your cutoff point. Do not go down there unless you are ready to proceed with the game. You have been warned. And, you know, if you don't care, well, feel free to hop on down. So let's do it. Looks like a pretty standard dump. What is that? Huh? Uh-oh. It doesn't look friendly, that's for sure. And wouldn't you know it, it's boss time against the forlorn junkie. So, like other fights, if I were you, take the time to do some setup. Honestly, let's open up with PK Love. Duster, if you would, use the, let's say, Scary Mask. Kumatora, hit him with the offense down. And Boney, give him a sniff. Duster put on a Scary Mask. Lowered his offense by 24. Boney gave him a sniff. But the putrid stench was too much for Boney to handle. So yeah, you can't actually identify this guy, which is kind of brutal. Another offense down, very good. See what PK Love does. Solid amount of damage, nothing too bad. Otherwise, I'm going to start using offense up on Duster and Boney respectively. And we'll use the tickle stick. And then use defense down, see how that goes. And now just to make sure, let's use this shield snatcher. See if he has a shield or not. Forlorn Junkheap's shield disappeared. So if he did, it's gone now. Lowered that defense by 9. Very nice. Yeah, seeing already those offense decreases are really helping us out. Nice. Get Duster's offense up. Good. I'm also going to take the time to heal with Lucas. Give Kumatora a nice life up beta. And then I guess let's try a smoke bomb, see if we can make him cry. I doubt we can, but it's worth a shot. Based on him being somewhat mechanical looking, I'm going to try Thunder. And then Boney, let's use... honestly, just attack, bud. See what happens. Try the smoke bomb. Nice. We got him to cry. Excellent. Well, I can't combo. Ooh. Thunder had no visible effect on Forlorn Junkheap, which you may be able to guess, but it's mostly because he's clay. So it's kind of like rubber. But the idea is that he's kind of groundish, so it's not really gonna do much to him. Otherwise, he raised his defense, so let's have Kumatora lower that, just because we buffed up Duster. So if you could, Kumatora, use defense down, and Boney, just keep swinging. Not bad. Pretty good damage. That defense down. Swung a big lump of garbage. Ow. Get Boney's offense up. Raise it by a nice 14. Alright, now let's just start blasting, I guess. Actually, you know what? Let's give Kumatora a shield. She keeps getting targeted, so let's go out of our way to help her out. Maybe we'll try fire beta, see if that has an effect. I keep dropping on that second one. Ooh, and he tried shield alpha. Thank goodness we got that shield snatcher. That would be a real problem. Ow. Come on, baby. 170, not bad. Go. All right, let's take a round to just do some healing. Duster, if you could. Honestly, try the Hypno Pendulum. See if we can put him to sleep. And let's have Kumatora do life up on herself. And of course, Boney, if you would do the honors, the Shield Snatcher. Nope, can't put him to sleep. Or at least it didn't work. Not that we really need to, but could have been interesting. Here we go. Oh, that's not good. We did a lot of damage, and he just undid a lot of it. All right, pal. We ain't playing around anymore. Let's start hitting him with everything we got. Boney, give him a bomb, would you? Maybe not the super bomb. Let's try sprinting bomb. Sure. Come on, baby. 91. It's not that great. So yeah, usually a lot of Boney's offensive stuff ends up becoming kind of obsolete. So I might just take the rest of the fight to go out of my way to just use it. Call it good, you know? Let's try freeze. Sure. And then otherwise, Boney, let's use another... Oh, to be fair, most of the other stuff you have is actually pretty decent. Just attack. Sounds good to me. Not bad damage, Duster. Good job. See if freeze does anything. 85. Not terrible. Not the best, but could do worse. Otherwise, actually, Kumatora, I'm gonna have you give Boney a nice piece of beef jerky. He's getting a little hurt. Nice smash attack, Duster. Good job. Well, that certainly helped. And we won. And we earned a whopping 2,534 experience. Talk about a prize. And for that, Duster gains a level and is now level 25. HP went up by 4, offense went up by 2, IQ went up by 1, and speed went up by 1. Plus, Kumatora gained a level and is now level 24. HP went up by 4, PP went up by 5, offense went up by 1, defense went up by 1. Not bad. Here it is. And we got the Egg of Light. Awesome. It's like Duster's remembering. I think that was 3 years ago. Now I see. I really am Duster. I'm Duster. Guys, I'm Duster. I remember now. I really am Duster. Yahoo! I finally have my memory back. Awesome, we did it. Yep, you're Duster. Duster, Duster! I'll keep calling you that as many times as you want. Now, don't you dare lose the egg again. Woof, woof, woof. You've always been Duster. You just forgot. Huh? Uh-oh. What? Commander! What are you doing goofing around in a place like this? Huh? We're heading straight to Thunder Tower. If anyone needs to use the restroom on the way there, please hold it in. Now to hit the pedal to the metal. So yeah, This is why I warned you that this is your cutoff period. After you beat the Forlorn Junk Heap, you're going to be taken straight to Thunder Tower and you cannot leave. Pretty sweet piloting, if I do say so myself. Well, here we are, Thunder Tower. Please hurry to the generator room post-haste. Interesting. Must be having some problems. Hey there. This is the entrance to Thunder Tower. Say, Commander, did you ever find that embarrassing item of yours that you accidentally threw away? We sure did. But we did a lot today. We found the missing mice children, or at least the last of them that we had missed. We fought the Forlorn Junk Heap, got the Shield Snatcher, and found the Egg of Light. So, I think now's a pretty good time to call it good. Next time, we'll explore Thunder Tower and see just what's going on that required us to be here so quick under the guise of the Commander. So, till then, and as always, I've been Brad. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.